Genes the wider issues. DNA is condensed to form chromosomes और ह्यूमन बींग्स में 46 chromosomes हैं. दूसरे अल्फाज में ह्यूमन बींग्स में 23 pairs of chromosomes हैं. Now chromosomes can carry more than 100 of genes, and chromosomes are the physical entities that carry genes. Now the question arises that what are the activities of the genes? There are three major activities of the genes. Number one, they can replicate faithfully. They help in the synthesis of RNA and proteins. Thirdly, number of mutations can occur in genes due to UV radiation or due to any other environmental, immunological or genetic factors that results in evolution. Now there are different types of mutations that occur at gene level. Either it can be frame shift mutation, substitution, point mutation insertion और deletion की वजह से हो सकती है. जैसे जैसे जेनेटिक्स की फील्ड में साइंटिफिक नॉलेज बढ़ता जा रहा है, वैसे ही फ्यूचर जनरेशन मजीद प्रॉब्लम्स में घिरती चली जा रही है. टुडे जनरेशन इज चार्ज्ड विद द टास्क ऑफ सेटिंग फाउंडेशंस एंड बिल्डिंग्स ऑफ फर्स्ट न्यू स्टेजेस. यहाँ पे हम साइंटिस्ट को, टेक्नोलॉजिस्ट को, इवन फाइनेंशियर्स को एनकरेज करते हैं कि जस्ट लुक एट व्हाट दे आर क्रिएटिंग एंड व्हाट आर द इफेक्ट ऑन द पब्लिक. At the same time, we also encourage policymakers and public to stop moaning about the technology and the problems. Either they are the ethical issues, social issues or illegal issues associated with the technology. So first we have to understand the complete knowledge related to genetic engineering. Then we have to put all our efforts to enlighten the decisions made by the biologist. Now, number of socio-economic arguments are there, such as inequities in ownership of the technology. अब genetic engineering बहुत ही महंगी टेक्निक है. इससे सिर्फ rich community फ़ायदा उठा सकती है, while poor community can lead to exploitation by rich communities. इन socio-economic arguments ये जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग में मज़ीद आगे बढ़ने के लिए बहुत फ़ायदेमंद साबित हो सकते हैं, बिकॉज दे एक्ट एज अ लाइटनिंग कंडक्टर फॉर अट्रैक्टिंग ऑपोजिशंस. Now, number of issues are related with the genes or with gene modification. It can be in the form of genetically modified crops, it can be in the form of gene patents, or it can be gene piracy. In this session, we will completely focus on genetically modified crops. Now, world population is increasing day by day, but agriculture population is decreasing. So, world population and agriculture reproduction is inversely proportional to each other nowadays. So, millions of hectares are devoted for the genetically modified crops nowadays. So, tools for the plant breeding programs helps in fighting against the food shortages, in fighting against the malnutrition, against hunger. So, there are different factors by which plant breeding programs helps in fighting against these issues. In 1970, Green Revolution was introduced. That was a success, and it is believed that today the second part of Green Revolution should be introduced. Now, first Green Revolution was successful in different areas of world, such as in South Asia and in South America. So the revolution related to Green Revolution is somewhat patchy. India जो कि कभी राइस पे डिपेंडेंट था, राइस importer था, now it moves from rice importer to rice exporter just because of these genetically modified crops. जैसे जैसे कि हम genetically modified crops में मज़ीद फंड्स ऐड करते जाएंगे, वैसे ही हमें हाई आउटपुट मिलेगा. So high input is equal to high output in genetically modified crops. So what happens that in poor countries or in developing countries, farmers have to buy the fertilizers to get the better yield. So this these genetically modified crops are ineffective in Africa. Why it is so? This is because of the incompatibility with local agriculture. So 1/6 of the world population is hungry today. This is not because of the reduction in the agriculture reproduction, but it is also because of poverty, because of the political factors. So we have to do research in gene modification or in genetic engineering field, as well as funds are needed by the government or by the agencies.